pay, so there goes her grass. This is our grass now.
I'm so right now. My boyfriend and I own a landscaping company, and we just did his job for this woman where we did her front and back grass, but she happened to want it done during a heat wave. So the grass has gone a bit yellow, but it shouldn't have had she watered it the way she was advised to. So she paid the first half because we asked for it up front because we needed to pay the men and supplies and stuff like that. And I was supposed to pick up the check on Saturday for the second half, and she had a family emergency and she couldn't give up the check for that reason, whatever, So then she's like, oh, Monday by 2 p.m, like I'll have the check, this and that, whatever. So I show up and right away she starts, look at my grass, I'm not paying for this, But of course she has the water out now. I'm like, but it wasn't, I'm sure, from the time we laid the grass. So basically I have one of our employees along with us to see where this is gonna go. So she's, I don't want, it doesn't look good, this and that. I'm like, yeah, but you didn't water it. You were advised on how to cater for your grass. You didn't do it. Everything I said to try and be cooperative wasn't pleasing her.
This customer refused to pay for Caitlin's landscaping work.
So I look at my employee, I'm like, she's refusing to pay. So the second half of what she owes us is what we paid for our grass. So take up the grass. So let me show you. Here is what we've done so far. This is what she was complaining about. But if you look, a neighbor's grass is just as yellow because of the heat wave. So here we are taking up the grass. He's doing the backyard right now, and I'll show you the final product. Look, she's videotaping me, even though she's the one refusing to pay. We've already called the police, so that's so fun. Owning a business is so fun. We're just gonna take this loss, take this L. That's so good.
After not being paid, Caitlin decided to take what was hers.
Try rip them, yeah, so she can't relay them. First case being when I got there and I approached the door politely and I was expecting the check and spoke to her. She came off arrogant right away. You don't have an invoice, you don't have this and that. Every time she had said something, I don't have a printer. Like, I responded accordingly. I could send you it by email. I can, print it at home and bring it to you tomorrow. And nothing was pleasing her. So it was going back and forth for a little while where I'm trying to find a solution. I'm like, we did tell you, you did need to pay today. At this point, it had been almost a week and a half. She hadn't paid.
This situation caught a lot of attention on the street.
Had construction guys pass by because they're doing work right there, and they're like, no way, what's going on? I'm like, she didn't pay, so there goes her grass. This is our grass now, so I guess we can give it to her for free, but upside down. Current state of her house. Oh, she went in her house. She's shy, I guess. Camera shy. She's telling them she paid in full. She's telling them she literally paid in full, but she didn't. So we're taking our grass.
The woman admitted that she was never going to pay.
So after the whole conversation with her, I was like, look, he told you if you don't pay, you're not going to keep the product. You said that's fine because you were going to pay. So I'm like, so what's happening right now? And she looks at me arrogantly and goes, I'm not going to pay. So take your grass. So I called her bluff and we took her grass. So it was her word to take it off. So we did that. So it's not illegal. She called for it. She got it. It wasn't trespassing. We had an open contract with her, which is now closed, and she gets her discount of not paying. She also texted my boyfriend the day that the job had finished saying thank you for a job well done because the grass was laid correctly and properly. And she also texted us after the fact when he called her and was ripping her a new one about how rude she was to me. She said she never had an intention of paying, and she called me a dog.
This isn't how Caitlin wanted this situation to go, but she had no choice.
Literally have people watching now.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Everybody's helping out. Almost done. Lawn is almost done. Everybody's standing around to see what's going on.
Wait.
Their little Mercedes in the driveway. Can't pay their grass. Sucks. That's how the story goes.
They didn't pay. We had a whole audience, ripped up all their grass, and we're leaving it there. So it's a warning sign for anybody who wants to do their grass next. Why do you think it looks like that? Because they didn't pay.
It's sad how so many people don't pay for work that's been done.
And it's so sad because contractors or small businesses or landscapers, if you do the work and then they refuse to pay, what are you going to do? Well, luckily, we can rip the grass up. But some people can't, undo your whole driveway or, pull out all the trees they put in or take your roof off. Like, I hate people that just think they can over smaller businesses. Just someone trying to make a living in the world, and like, we told you what to do, how to take care of your grass. Like, you're old. You should have known this. I just am so blown away, but job well done. Thank you, sir.
This situation is seen way too often for small businesses, but I'm glad Caitlin decided to stand up for her business and take back what was hers after the customer refused to pay for works that had already been done. Now, many people in the comments were happy with Caitlin's reaction to this situation. This person said, "Lol, stand your ground. Good for you. People want freebies." Another commented on their experience working at a landscaping company, just like Caitlin's. They said, "I work for a landscaping company in the office, and the amount of people that ended up not paying was astounding. My boss had to close the business." And others were just happy that Caitlin called this woman's bluff and actually took her grass back. One person said, "I love people who think because the work is done that it can't be undone. Anything can be undone." Wahaha. Have you ever had a job not paid for? Or have you not paid for a job? Let me know in the comments below.